Another great thing about Halloween this year is this unprecedented influx of gastropoda on the scene. I want to say this is partly thanks to the Crazy Bones brand skeleton snail, which debuted in 2023. But there's also one particular sculpture of a skull-shelled snail that, unfortunately, I think might have been one person's art piece, but it must have done numbers on Instagram or something, because suddenly it's everywhere online, like bootlegged and imitated by all these manufacturers, including what we're seeing here. It's very, very similar. Almost exactly the same except for the shell position, and the fact that this is a larger soft rubber prop from Spirit, just like the fly that I featured already. But it's very nice. It's very sturdy latex, nice and flexible, nice and realistic, very detailed. Just looks exactly like a giant African land snail, really, other than the greenish tint and, of course, the upper human skull incorporated into the shell. I like how it's also a little deformed here. I don't know if that was really deliberate or it just kind of came out that way, being molded, but the way the teeth kind of curl inward, like the skull is deforming as it becomes part of the snail. That's a really interesting touch to me. And I say it's becoming the snail because I can't help but think this is a curse that befalls a person, right? Like that one Junji Ito manga. You know, somebody's head fell off and became what we're seeing here. Someone's head moseyed away to live a happy little snail life. We don't know why, we don't know what they did to deserve that, but we're all glad it happened. You know, you can't look at this and not be glad. Anyway, I did say it was an influx of snails, and I really mean that. There's a lot of snails in Halloween this year, including this alternative skull snail made of ceramic that came from Menards. Menards is like a Midwestern equivalent to, or alternative to Home Depot or Lowe's. I mean, they also have those out there in the Midwest, but you know what I mean. It's that kind of store. But it does fantastic Halloween every year. Huge, huge variety of Halloween items. And unlike many other retailers I shall not name, Menards will ship its Halloween stuff all over the country if you want to check it out and get your own of what you're seeing here while it is still available. I like this actually quite a bit more than the Spirit Halloween one. I mean, I love them both. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know, I mean, this, like I said, this one is more of a knockoff of that art piece. And this one has like a lot of heart, I think, put into it. It's a more fanciful kind of snail. It's got this cute little frown and nostrils and little knobby eye stalks. The skull is massive, a little stylized, very, very prominent. It doesn't have any snail shell elements, however, and I don't know if that means this one is like farther along or less far. I guess we did say that these things like slowly become more and more snail, so maybe this is a younger specimen. Like the flesh has just rotten away and the shell has yet to come in, or alternatively, this is a completely different creature we are looking at. This is some kind of snail, or rather I should say slug, that just takes a human skull as a shell, like a hermit crab style. And also this one is a light up decoration with a little LED candle in there. So very cool. But it's also not the only one from Menards. This raises even more questions, I gotta say, more world building to consider. But they are also offering Cauldron snail. Almost the same kind of snail, like the same, mirrored exactly, but instead of a skull, it has this bubbling cauldron of brew. And more interestingly, this also has a face. This is also this bubbling cauldron is also like a head of some entity. It also has some kind of sentience going on. So I don't know how that fits into the Halloween snail cosmology or spec evo we're doing, but I approve. This is a great Snailoween this year, everybody. Good job.